Football 26, real-time business.
It also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wakeforest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage for a first down. Hand it off to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
The Demon Deacons come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Checks this down to the running back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Wakeforest sends the offense back out on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wake.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the second down play. Or it's snapped to the back. Breaks free. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Well, Kirk, Wakeforest has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Demon Deacons will have first and 10 here. He's going to hand this off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Beavers are in the red zone. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They keep him off balance with a run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The Wakeforest offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. Look out, room to run here. Muscles past the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab by the receiver. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Demon Deacons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. In the clear at the 25. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The back's got it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He breaks free. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Important second down play coming up. Breaks free. Fights through a tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Here comes the bunch formation. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Wakeforest sends the offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down and more. He's still running. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wake.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Wakeforest.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The receiver grabs it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Beavers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The Wakeforest offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down, is still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The Demon Deacons are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Montgomery. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Well, Kirk, Wakeforest has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll test the right side here. Fights off a defender.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Try and muscle for the first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage for a first down.
6-9-1, Gators score.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To the air, it's Montgomery. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Beavers will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the 4th quarter.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Wakeforest sends the offense back out on the field now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. Defense is coming after him. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Back out on the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon State.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it in the open. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Oregon State's offense tries back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.